the KOIN Center in downtown Portland. This is KOIN 6 News. Watching out for you.
You watched history unfold in the sky this morning right here on KOIN 6. We continue live coverage of the amazing solar eclipse. Welcome to KOIN 6 News at noon. I'm Jenny Hansson.
Yes, it was amazing, wasn't it? I'm Ken Boddie. The 2017 total solar eclipse has come and gone in Oregon, but the post-eclipse traffic has not. Let's go right to Claire Anderson. And what are the roads like out there, Claire?
Well, it's a mess. This is exactly what we were expecting. Everyone is heading away from those conditions. Let's go over to our traffic map. That is the forecast map. We'll go over to our traffic conditions. There we go. Salem is currently slow go if you are heading northbound from Salem going towards downtown Portland, or if you're from Salem going I-5 southbound away from the Salem area. Again, very slow go there. Here's a look at those current speeds, about 6 miles per hour I-5 northbound, also 11 miles per hour heading I-5 southbound for those moving out of the area. Another spot that is slow go, maybe people are trying to take some of those side routes around I-5. It's very slow on 170 heading north towards Portland. Also, if you're taking 99E, slow there as well. Also, out through the McMinnville, a lot of people trying to head out of that area, going towards Dayton and up towards the Portland area. And of course, as we head out towards the Madras area, it is slow as well. All right, let's go out to Trevor. He is on the roads currently. Let's see what he has to say about the current conditions.
Hi, Claire. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot going on. I can tell you that much for sure. We're on I-5 northbound. We just passed the interchange with 99E. Let me show you what we are looking at and what we have been looking at for the past, hour and a half or so. I think a generous estimate in the last hour is that we've moved about 5 miles from being east of Salem now to just past the 99E interchange, and it doesn't appear to be speeding up anytime soon because basically every single entrance ramp that we get to is just bombarded with people. We noticed that. I drove up and down I-5 with my photographer, Adam. He's the one driving, so don't be concerned about me talking on television while we're driving. We've noticed people camped out on all these exit and entrance ramps. Now they're making their way onto I-5. So I would imagine we still have a couple hours left with our fellow human beings who enjoyed the eclipse. So if you are making your way home, maybe watching us on the live stream, you do have quite a trip left if you're headed back up to Portland.
Yeah. Just what we expected, and it is indeed happening. But those people will get home eventually.
Eventually, yeah. If their families are probably playing a lot of I Spy games and such. All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Trevor should try that. Hey, there are also major traffic problems happening right now in Madras.
Andrew Dymburt is there stuck in the backup as well. He joins us on the phone right now. Andrew, what are you experiencing?
Well, we've barely left the airport. I would say we're still actually at the airport. We could have walked and went much further. We've been sitting in traffic for about an hour, actually over an hour, I should say, and we've only moved maybe the length of one football field. But everybody we talked to, they knew what they were getting into. They knew that this would happen. This was not a surprise to anyone, and it was really well worth it. I mean, that totality, that eclipse was incredible. It was absolutely breathtaking. I mean, when you were able to see the corona, when the diamond actually formed, I mean, people started cheering. Saw some birds fly in the distance. There were some fireworks out in the distance as well. There was also some skydivers in the air, but everybody just kind of, after it happened, they kind of just took it in and quiet and everybody was really emotional. We saw couples hugging, young kids with their families, with their arms around everybody, and it was just truly an amazing experience. And now, we're in for another experience, and we are stuck in this traffic. We're going to try to get to the downtown area or even try to get to one of our satellite trucks so we can actually go live here, but it's not looking too great. Hard to tell, honestly, how long it's going to take us just to get into town or just to get out of this airport. It is absolute gridlock right now. Nobody is moving. People are out of their cars, throwing around footballs. There's a kid next to me who's rollerblading. So, everybody says it was worth it. They knew what they were getting into, so none of this really is a surprise.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're right. I mean, people knew that it would be like this right after the eclipse was over. So hopefully they packed their patience along with everything else they needed to watch the eclipse. Yeah. Thanks, Andrew.
Hope so. Well, Madras, was one of the best places for people to witness this. thousands of people traveled from all over the world to do just that.
Jennifer Hoff has been out there all weekend and witnessed the eclipse herself from Madras. How's it going out there right now? And tell us a little bit about what it was like for you.
Oh, Ken, it was absolutely incredible. Remember when I said I would cry? Yeah, I did. It was hard for a lot of people to not get emotional. I think once we turn the cameras off and we kind of sit quietly tonight is when we'll really be able to take in exactly what we were able to witness, along with thousands of people here at Solar Town, which is one of the biggest campsites here in Madras. There are about 5,000 campsites, but there are probably more than 20,000 people who are here. And now at this hour, of course, the story, the backup. Traffic is the big story for today. About 150,000 people probably trying to go home. And this backup out of this particular campsite started immediately after totality. But I want to introduce you to somebody who I appreciated and who I wanted to meet. She was one of the few people who lingered here on the grounds to watch the entire eclipse. Because remember, the totality itself only lasted about 2 minutes, but the entire eclipse lasted more than 2 hours. Listen to Robin explain why she wanted to come here and see the entire thing.
Oh, I knew I wanted to see the beginning right to the end. Yeah, like just to see the whole process and kind of experience the change of the light and the sun and the warmth too, to get a sense of how much it really changed.
Robin is from British Columbia and made the trek down. There are others here from Africa, Germany, Denmark, Japan, an event that truly brought so many people together from all around the world to the small town of Madras, which is just about 6,200 people. And we have to give a hats off to the mayor of Madras and the 70-plus agencies that all work together to make this a success, because that's exactly what it is. Besides some of this congestion, which a lot of people said, of course, they were going to expect it, and they're willing and ready to sit in this traffic, everything really went off without a hitch, no doubt adding to some of the memories here that will last a lifetime. People saying they were humbled, other people saying they cried too. It wasn't just me. But now, like I heard Ken say, I hope they have some patience along with all of those other emotions, because it will be a long afternoon for a lot of people. Live in Madras tonight, I'm Jennifer Hoff for KOIN 6 News. Back to you guys.
Yeah, we can see that line of cars off to the side of you, and looks like it's going to be a long day for a lot of people, but glad it all went smoothly. Thanks, Jennifer.
Yeah, it was just a great view. We got a number of great views from our cameras as well as our CBS cameras, but Joseph Dames in the Weather Center has another view of the eclipse. Joseph?
I sure do. This is our visible satellite. So we had a couple hours before the eclipse, and then as the eclipse is going through, and you can see the cloud coverage, but right around 10:15, you can see that dark shadow right there that cuts right through the visible satellite. Again, you need the light to get this visible image, and with the eclipse there, it put that shadow that cuts right across. So really neat to see that perspective coming from here. All right, so what's going on right now? We have some clear sky. Portland at 71 degrees, very comfortable. It's actually going to get pretty warm. If you were interested in the weather after the eclipse, well, what we're going to see is some warming temperatures in a mostly sunny sky. We have people leaving Stoller, where they had a great view earlier, where it got real dark. Seaside, nice clear afternoon about to approach at 60 degrees, and Lincoln City still having that ongoing problem with the patchy fog. I'll have a look at our extended forecast coming up in just a couple minutes, guys.
Thanks, Joseph. You're watching KOIN 6 News, watching out for you. And coming up, we are live in wine country talking to people there about the solar eclipse.
And you are looking live at Hopkinsville, Kentucky, where the solar eclipse is starting to exit to eastern United States. We'll be right back.
Join KOIN 6 and Solve at the Beach and Riverside Cleanup presented by Oregon Lottery. It happens Saturday, September 23rd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Let's work together to clean up Oregon's waterways.
Are you ready for football in the Northwest? Stan Brock breaks down all the action from inside training camp. See how the team is shaping up for the new season. Will we see a championship win? Game on. Seattle Training Camp. Friday at 9 on KOIN 6.
Summertime is about vacation, boating, and just having fun. Now this isn't fun, getting up on a ladder in the heat to clean out clogged gutters. Call Belden Leaf Guard today for the gutter that never clogs, guaranteed. We're going to bring our factory on wheels right to your home, make the Leaf Guard system on site with bigger downspouts and lots of colors. We love hearing from our customers. Tell about what they experience when they watch their Leaf Guard system.
Well, the water runs off the roof and it curls around a little round place and drops in there, and all the leaves and the stuff comes off of them. And I sweep the deck once in a while. You know, it's great.
You know, Leaf Guard, the same company, the same great product we've installed on homes for over 17 years. And now you can have it on your home. Don't worry about cleaning the gutters this fall. Get 77% off labor on Leaf Guard. A bonus if you call today, a $200 Visa gift card with purchase and a $25 gas card with your estimate.
Built on a promise to provide warm and comfortable communities that feel like home, the Springs Living brings so much more for you and your family. Chef-inspired dining, daily activities, fun events, lifelong learning, wellness programs. We do the chores so you can enjoy each other. And always at the core are genuine, caring people, handcrafted in Oregon. To find the Springs Living retirement community in your neighborhood, visit thespringsliving.com. Pop by and see how life is just a little easier here.
Are you worried about memory loss? Do you repeat the same question? Forget common words? Have trouble recalling names? Take longer to complete a familiar task? These can be signs of significant memory loss, and you may qualify for a research medication study for memory loss. If you do, all research-related care and medication are provided at no cost. Call the Memory Health Center at Summit Research Network, 503-228-CARE, or visit memoryhealthcenter.com.
Welcome back to KOIN 6 News at noon. We have been covering the total eclipse throughout the day. Totality happened at about 10:18 in McMinnville.
And that's where Jeff Gianola was, watching it with a very large crowd on the Linfield College campus. And Jeff, you said you've never experienced anything like it.
Well, I don't think anybody experienced anything like it. And I think it was that eerie light that hit about 2 minutes before totality here in McMinnville that you heard gasps from the crowd. I want to go to some videotape, and this was the scene as we approached totality. And I think I'm going to be quiet for a little bit. I want you to take this in like you were here. You'll see it grow darker as we take a look at this video.
We are not there yet. These are the babies' bands.
What a sight it was. So that was the scene here on the College of Linfield campus, and they had professors here explaining to everybody what was going on. I'm joined by Scott Nelson with Linfield, who helped put this event on. What a success, Scott. I said this was one of the best kept secrets in Oregon. Not far from Portland, 100% totality. You had the scientists here, and you only had about 2,000 people here on this beautiful campus. It was a perfect place to watch the eclipse.
Absolutely. We had a great time this morning. Really appreciative for all the people who came by. I've wandered through the crowd like you did, I know, and talked to a lot of really happy people. And that moment when it really went dark was a magical moment, and you could just hear that in people's voices talking to people.
And the people that came from all over, there were people here in McMinnville that saw the crowd here at Linfield. They just came on over, didn't they?
Absolutely. No, I talked to people who had even come up from San Diego who just happened to be walking by, and they said, hey, there are people on blankets. Let's go see what this is about. They had the time of their lives. So a really great experience. We had people all over campus. We had 1,000 plus here on the Oak Grove. We had people in the football stadium all over.
It was beautiful.
It was a fantastic time.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank
and
you.
Scott let us stay in the dorm room last night. You know, I'll give you some advice on how we can fix those dorm rooms up a little bit later, Scott. Thank you for hosting us out here. KOIN 6 News will continue right after this.
Let's go. Bravo 1, I need your honest assessment. Can you continue this mission? This is Bravo 1. We got this. You can run, but you can't hide. RPG, 12 o'clock.
You make it back home, make it back home to us.
Doc, we have confirmed jackpot.
Great work.
David Boreanaz stars SEAL Team, new CBS this fall.
Clogged gutters cause more damage than you might think, not just to the roof or the landscaping or the siding, but water spilling over your gutters, of all things, can damage your door jambs, and you may have to replace your door entirely. Leaf Guard, the same great product you've known for years. Belden Leaf Guard, call now and take advantage of our summer sale. 77% off labor. A bonus, a $200 Visa gift card with purchase, and a $25 gas card with your in-home estimate. 1-800-GUTTERS.
Wash it at Washman. Enjoy a sparkling clean car in only 3 minutes. Save time, save water, save rivers, and wash smart at Washman. It's better for your car and the environment. Now with 17 convenient locations to serve you. Wash it at Washman.
Now at the Honda Summerbration sales event, you can get a great deal on a Honda Civic and keep things festive all summer long. Your unforgettable summer begins today with a trip to the Honda Summerbration sales event. Hurry in and get a great deal on a Honda Civic from KBB.com's best value brand at your local Honda dealer.
C to the O, to the O, to the bowl, to the spoon. Bowl to the spoon, to the mouth of the boy in the room. Room for that goodness inside him to bloom. Good goes around and around and around. C to the O, to the O on the first day of school. Schooling your sister on why and just how to be cool. Cool if she hangs, you can show her what's good. Good goes around and around and around. Good goes around and around.
Coco says get to Kia Portland and get 0% APR on Soul, Forte, Optima, Sportage, Sorrento, and Sedona. Shop KiaPortland.com for your best deal every day.
KiaPortland.com. KOIN 6 News is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers.
Well, the closest major town to Portland to see totality was Salem.
Tim Becker is down there at the fairgrounds where OMSI threw a huge Eclipse party. And Tim, it looks like the crowd has cleared out somewhat.
Crowd is cleared out, but yes, indeed, it was a big one down here today. Close to 9,000 people filling this amphitheater, enjoying the spectacular show together. Here's what it was like during the moment of totality.
Spectacular. It really was. I've seen an annular eclipse before, but this time it went completely dark. But you saw the corona, which you wouldn't see before. You know, all those little strands shooting off in all directions. That was spectacular.
The goosebumps are still there. I can feel on my arm. You don't appreciate what you're going to see until you actually see it. And it was awesome, especially the change in light. Lights off.
Those flutes signaling the eclipse viewers when to take their glasses off, when it was okay to look at the total eclipse, and when they had to put them right back on. And I will say this, all the hype and hoopla for months that we've heard and seen, it was well worth it here. Live in Salem, Tim Becker, KOIN 6 News.
Yeah, that's what we've been hearing from all of our crews out in the field. Thanks, Tim.
Well, you know, clouds were a factor on the Oregon coast today, the first place to see totality.
But it wasn't all bad news. Eileen Park is live in Lincoln City to tell us about her experience there. Eileen?
Ken, it wasn't all bad news. In fact, now it's clear and sunny and beautiful. A little too late for that, but people were still able to see the eclipse in totality, and it did not disappoint. Now I want to show you Highway 101 right now, because about 30 minutes ago, this was in a gridlock, and now it's moving smoothly. People are rushing back to Portland, and they look like they're going to make it in good time, but I don't know, once they hit McMinnville, that might be a different story. But as of now, 101 up and down the coast, moving quite smoothly. Now, Ken and Jenny, even though about 15 minutes before the eclipse actually hit, it got super foggy and people were really worried about seeing it in totality, they still got a great view. I put some pictures on my Twitter, so go check it out. I'll send it back to you.
All right.
Thank you very much. So people on the coast weren't entirely disappointed in the Lincoln City area.
Which is a good thing, yeah. You know, a lot of folks decided to stay in the Portland area to watch the eclipse, even though it wasn't in the path of totality, and they still got a show. Yeah, we got 99.3%, which is pretty good. Lisa Balick was with a lively bunch at Ecliptic Brewing while it all happened. And Lisa, sounds like you had a good time out there.
Yes, more than 99% was terrific. Now, ecliptic actually means the Earth's yearly path around the sun, so it was an obvious place for dozens in Portland to gather here. Take a look. They had a celestial brunch with outdoors with a lot of celestial named beers, Bloody Marys, and eclipse glasses, of course. It attracted people who walked, biked, and I even found people from out of state who found the event on Facebook. Now, there wasn't totality. Like you said, 99%. It still got quite cool and dark. The streetlights came on, and it was definitely a show. What surprised some of the people here, interesting, is how it seemed much longer that the shadow covered the sun than it actually lasted.
Watching, the sun go out and watching the shadows and watching it get dark when it's in the morning. And, that was my excitement of it all, and enjoying the food and enjoying my wife and just enjoying company.
Oh, it was fantastic. It was great community, good food, good beverages.
Now, with beers like Orbiter, Space Ghost, Orange Giant, Starburst, there was plenty of cheer in hand and on hand to toast the event. And as someone said, of course, where else in Portland would you be able to see the eclipse at a brew pub like this? Live in North Portland, Lisa Balick, KOIN 6 News.
Here at Belden Leaf Guard, in the last 17 years, we've learned a thing or two about dealing with fir needles. First of all, they normally don't come off when it's raining. They come off when it's dry. Watch this. With the Leaf Guard system, they go over the front, not in, like with the open-face gutters. The gutter that never clogs, guaranteed. We have thousands of satisfied customers.
Put the Leaf Guard gutters on, and that was that. No more crawling in, no more reaching my hand in there, getting that gook out of there. And
so they obviously do a really great job.
No clogged gutters, no problems at all.
Remember, Leaf Guard, the same company, the same great product, Belden Leaf Guard since 1946. We're going to do the right thing. We offer a lifetime transferable warranty and a great offer now, 77% off labor on Leaf Guard. A bonus, a $200 Visa gift card with purchase. And if you call during this program, a $25 gas card with your in-home estimate. Call today.
Ever feel like traditional education won't lead you to the career you want? Where you're treated like a number and everyone has to follow the same path. And if you don't fit the mold, well, good luck. Fortunately, you now have a new option. At Altiris Career College, you'll get hands-on training in what fits you best. Be ready to start your new career in as little as 10 months. Visit altiris.org.
Everyone out! Sir, let's go.
I dove in. I lost my shorts. Can I help? No thanks, dentist. You'll just leave me out in the wind when I need you most.
I get it, but Aspen Dental is making things easier, with dentures made right in the office and a money-back guarantee, so you're always covered.
It does sound easy.
It is.
At Aspen Dental, we're easier. Don't miss denture savings days with dentures now starting at $2.99. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
Founded in 1923, Riverview Community Bank is the largest community bank in the Portland metro area with 14 branches to serve you. Bank local for
All right, it's been a big day around
sure
here.
Has. Yeah, Claire got a chance to go outside, but we were pretty much stuck.
We were in the
basement.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was amazing. Even with just the 99% in Portland, it got dark and eerie, and everyone I talked to said they loved it. It was so worth going outside for.
Aw, jealous. Yeah. Well, we saw it from the cameras in the station, and that was pretty cool, too.
Yeah, we've got excellent monitors and TVs here at the station, so we managed to see it from that perspective. Still awesome, though.
Yeah. So weather-wise, everything pretty much held up, except the coast was a little cloudy.
Yeah, the coast was a little cloudy. Something that we've been discussing, or at least we've been chatting about over the last couple days, is how cool it was going to get during the eclipse. And here's some preliminary numbers that I've got through some of the airports. And Salem had a 4-degree drop during that moment of totality, that 2-minute span. Pendleton, 7 degrees. It will cool cool down a little bit quicker where it's drier, so I suspect Pendleton has been a little bit drier. About 2-degree drop here in Portland. Didn't get too dark, but it was about 2 degrees, and Madras cooled down about 5 degrees. So if it felt a little chilly to you, it's because we did have that temperature drop. All right, so here's Lincoln City this morning. It was playing games with us. We were back and forth between clear skies and fog, and here we are right now, still pretty foggy outside, and it didn't quite make for the best eclipse time for Lincoln City, but overall it was pretty good, and now we're just kind of chipping away at those clouds. So if you were at Lincoln City today, you did fall into a little bit of fog. Temperatures right now in the 70s, 77 degrees for Dallas. We have Portland at 71, so not bad. We'll warm up to about 87 degrees, maybe a little bit warmer this afternoon, so we will see those temperatures rise. This area of low pressure off to the south might bring a few thunderstorms in later this week, but for now, we're staying dry. We'll have to watch that. 7-day forecast moving forward, 87 degrees today, 88 come tomorrow, 82 on Wednesday, and then we cool down with a slight chance for a little bit of rain come Thursday at 74. Claire, how's the roads?
Well, it's a mess if you're trying to get out of the Salem area. I know a lot of people were down there. I-5 northbound Salem is slow go. Currently, drive time speeds around 6 miles per hour. 9 miles per hour heading on I-5 southbound, so very slow conditions. Currently, here is the conditions at I-5 at Wilsonville. This is all northbound traffic trying to get back into Portland. Current drive time, almost 190 minutes. That's almost or over 3 hours just to get from Salem to Wilsonville, not including Portland. Another slow-go area is out towards the Dayton area from McMinnville trying to get into Portland on Highway 18. And then also Madras again is going to be very slow continuing through that area. So if you're driving today through any of those areas, it's definitely going to be a very slow traffic day.
Wow. 3 hours, Salem to Wilsonville. Woo,
Well,
great
hope-
snacks.
Hope none of those people run out of gas.
Yeah. Oof, yeah. All right, we'll keep it here. We'll have more coverage coming up today on KOIN 6 News at 4 o'clock.
Have a great afternoon.